What's wrong with people that sell life insurance? I need to know.
Don't be this agent to
Because I'm going to
families.
rant about what has happened to me with this life insurance lady. I don't know if she's a broker or a salesperson or what. Anyway, my mom got life insurance through this lady and named me as the beneficiary. Great. I think that's quite normal, probably. So this insurance broker lady, she now wants to have a call with me. I'm like, that's fine. I think she's just gonna give me information. Well, she calls me and she was like, hey, we need to set up a time to have a Zoom call, face to face. And I was like, why? She was like, well, our platform for this life insurance is very difficult for people to navigate. And so what we see a lot of times is people don't know how to navigate through our system to get their life insurance money. So then they just end up not being able to access their money. I was like, I'm sorry, are you telling me that your platform is so difficult and you provide no guidance to people who need it, so then you just don't pay them their life insurance money? She was like, no, I'm not saying that. And I was like, what are you saying then? And she was like, we just need to have a call, probably about an hour long, where we can go over exactly how to get your money if something happens to your mom, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, why does it need to be an hour long? She was like, people just find it really confusing. I'm like, okay, we can schedule a call. That's fine. I was like, I work, so it'll have to be after business hours or sometime on the weekend. She was like, okay, that's fine. Great. She was like, are you married? I was like, yes. She was like, well, now your husband needs to be there. I said, why does my husband need to be there? And I'm thinking, oh, she's going to sell it to me. And she was like, we just ask that if people are married, that their spouse has to be on the call as well. I said, is that company policy? She said, no. I was like, is it policy for me to be able to get my mom's life insurance money if something happens to her? No. Okay, then why does my husband need to be there? She was like, he just needs to be there. I said, okay, are you telling me he needs to be there because you're trying to sell me something? Silence. I said, are you trying to sell me something? I already have life insurance on me and my husband. She was like, yeah, we just think that it's better if two people know how the system works. I'm like, again, it sounds like you're making your system so difficult that people are struggling to get money that's due to them. She's like, no, that's not it. I'm like, okay, what is it? She was like, we just really need to have a call with both of you on there. I said, well, that's not possible anyway because I have a young daughter. And she was like, oh, well, when does she go to bed? Huh? When does she go to bed? I'm like, that doesn't matter to you. She was like, we could meet at 10 p.m. on Friday. I was like, you want to have a 1 hour call at 10 p.m. on a Friday? She said, yes, you'll both be home, right? And your daughter will be asleep. I was like, lady, what's your problem? And she was like, would Sunday at 10 p.m. work better? No, that's actually worse. What are you talking about? And she was like, we just really need to meet with both you and your husband. I was like, why? My husband's not listed as a beneficiary. Only I am. And she is just hounding me over and over. Your husband has to be there. Well, now I'm getting pissed off. Why does my husband have to be there? This is my mom. This is not his mom. He's married to me. He's not listed anywhere. His only connection to this is because he's married to me. So I'm like, what's wrong? She just keeps going. I'm like, okay, well, now I don't want to have a call with you at all. And she was like, well, you have to. I said, is it company policy that I have to have a call with you to be listed as my mom's beneficiary? She was like, well, no. I'm like, then email me. I can give you my email address. She was like, well, that's fine, but we have to have the face-to-face call. I'm like, why do we have to have the face-to-face call? You're telling me it's not company policy. I'm like, is it company policy to be listed as a beneficiary? You're saying no. Is it company policy that you have to have the face-to-face call for me to get the life insurance money as a beneficiary? No. Okay, what is the deal? She is like, she's pushing me. I'm like, now I'm not having a call with you because you've made me mad and you're insulting me, honestly, because you're saying that either I'm not smart enough to figure this out or you're not accepting that I don't want to buy life insurance from you, which is probably why you want my husband on the call. And she was like, okay, I can email you. So I give her my email. Guess what? Does not email me. Is this anybody else's experience? Because obviously I'm heated over it. I have life insurance through my company, so everything was just online. My company provides it to me and then I bought more. All I had to do was click some buttons and answer some questions. What is wrong with people? This lady actually made me so mad. And I think my mom should get different life insurance because they pissed me off so bad. So I got to check on that.